Welcome back. It's Preference with tip number 5 out of 5. Yes, this is it, the 5th one, and then we're moving on to some other things, okay? So let's get started. Today's tip is stroke one way, okay? Stroke one way. One of, yes, the biggest mistakes that I see people making is treating their paintbrushes like other objects, okay? This is not a toothbrush. You should not be doing this right here. This is not a pen, okay? This is not a marker. You don't go back and forth with this like this. It's not coloring, okay? This is painting. You stroke. So when you stroke, you want to, and I mentioned this earlier, you want to stroke in one direction. That doesn't mean that you can't move your brush in any direction for the entire painting. What it means is you want to maintain the direction that you're going so you can avoid pulling that paint back off, number one. And number two, so you don't create unevenness. Now, if you want to smooth something out, you just come back to the beginning of the stroke and smooth it out, but don't go backwards, okay? Something else I see people doing is treating this like a broom. This is not a broom. I see them doing this right here. Unless you're employing a specific technique, okay, don't do this. They do this right here. Unless you have an intention, okay? I always say this. Sometimes we can do these things intentionally, but a lot of people, especially beginner painters, don't do this on purpose. They saw it somewhere and they think it's cool and artistic, and that's what they do. And then you end up with all these different textures that you weren't looking for. Okay, so how does this relate? Sometimes we get stuck in life, right? Sometimes we get stuck revisiting things from the past, and there's nothing wrong with you doing that, right? But you want to keep moving forward. So even if you do flash back, you want to take what you learned and move forward, right? Keep it moving, gotta keep it moving, okay? So I'll get deeper as we get further into these videos, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful week.